Hi, it's Adrian. Welcome to my channel. Today I am showing you how to make stencils. Okay, this is one I've made previously by showing the video how to make simple stencils, and I have been blown away by what's happened at the end, and I give you thoughts on why you create your own stencils as well. It's quite interesting. Okay, well, how to do it. And I'm not using a knife. Okay, we do not use knives. I am not using a knife for this. But anyway, that's the stencils are made. Okay, things like this. And I've been blown away by what's happened, and blown away by the thoughts of using your own stencils and why you should have your own stencils. That was it. Right, okay, so what do I use to make them? I use cheap folders. Okay, these ones with the colour, but the one I found is this one with the clear plastic. That's a bit heavier than this. That works. I mean, I have managed to do it easily. That definitely works. So without further ado, let's get on and we'll show you what we're doing today. Right then, so what am I doing today then? That's a clue. This is a clue, and it's not foam stamps, which is a change, isn't it? I've done something very interesting yesterday, and I thought, wow, I am ready, but I am a complete beginner at this, so I'm not, this is about the third time I've ever done this. So this is what I made yesterday. Let me show you. Made a journal, but can you see something interesting on the journal? Let's just get out a bit because I'm too far in, aren't I? Right, there we go. So let me open up the journal, open out the journal, and this is fabric, okay, and that's my own design, and you don't have to do it on fabric. But I thought, wow, I am amazed. I am so pleased. That is permanent ink as well, okay, and it's ink, yes, and archival ink, that's right, it is archival ink, it is ink. Right, okay, so I made this journal. This is a journal where I'm going to put demos in, okay, so I'm going to do some demos of pages, but that's not the point. Today is the point of doing what I'm doing, okay, which involves this here. Can you see that? You can. Okay, so that involves that. So I'm going to show you how, and give you some tips as well, so don't forget. There's two things, okay. I am using plastic, so I've got the window open. And another thing, if you've got cats especially, I would say don't have them in the room, because sometimes I know they jump on the desk where you're doing your crafts. So I would say try and keep them out. Okay, any other safety things as well. That's my 2 risk assessment ideas. Okay, but there might be more, which I might think of later. Oh, another one is, I've got this at 300 degrees, okay. This is I would say mid-range, the ones I saw. Well, mid-range, I'd say quite cheap compared with the really expensive ones, but of the cheaper ones, this is mid-range. And that gets very hot from about there. They've given you this to hold on to. You can use waterproof, warmth-proof gloves, I suppose, hot-proof gloves, whether they are. And then if you want to, might need to twist this sometimes to untwist for some reason. So I would definitely say use something to do it with. I used my old cardigan, and it made a little tiny scorch mark, and I'd only touched it for a few seconds. So that's another risk assessment, okay. Please don't get burnt. Okay, so this is, I've got quite a thin nozzle there. Yesterday I was using a thicker nut. In fact, let me show you what I did, because otherwise that'll be a bit pointless showing you that. I'm not showing you what I actually did. Right, I don't know if you can see. You might be able to see that better with that behind, or can you see that better without it out? I think perhaps with that behind. Okay, I was messing about on that one, trying to do letters and things, but it worked okay, but not quite. Okay, so all I did, and it looks good, actually. That is not even straight, okay, and I didn't do a pattern on top, but I I just did it by eye, okay. That is the stars upside down. I don't like having stars. There you go, that's the right way around now. Okay. And then I did that with this one worked well as well, which I might have a go at that as well. Show you that one. Okay, and I've done they're easy to do as well. Okay, so that's the one. Trying to hold it again. Right, this is the one I used for the back of this. Okay, so that's that one. So I used it for this. Probably, I don't know if I used it this way, but it might have been one of the other ways. Okay, yeah, so that goes on there. I don't know if you can see that brilliantly, because it's clear, isn't it? Yeah, that's trouble with this plastic, it's clear. So let me just show you what I do. I'm going to do a circle one because I like circles for backgrounds. I think they make a great background. So I thought I'd show you doing the circle one. Okay, now everybody might have the idea, but I'm just thinking, as I do it, I might think of tips and things. Okay, oh, I've got those. That's another one. That's another one because it does get very hot, the plastic. So I've got these, so I don't burn my fingers. I've got it 300 degrees at the moment. I don't know whether it's hot enough yet. There's a pigeon outside, yeah, singing to us, saying it's the world's gone crazy or something. I always think that ever since the pandemic, I imagine the pigeons are saying the world's gone crazy. The world's gone crazy. The world's gone crazy. The world's gone crazy. The world's gone crazy too. World's gone crazy. The world's gone crazy. Oh, we didn't do it. We didn't finish your sentence. As bad as I am. Oh, let's just do it a bit closer because that's what I did, didn't I? I'm going to definitely do this a bit closer than hopefully. Hold on. That's better. Right. Yes, there's a bus. Is that a bus? It sounds like a bus. Yeah, they drop people off right near us, which is good sometimes because if you're on it, if you're on the bus. I don't use the bus, I just walk into town. It's only a mile. Right. See this? Yeah, I think this works a lot better. This is a thin one. It works a lot better than the bigger one. I'd realised how to put this on. It's different to how you put the big ones on. This one just screws in the top. Yeah, didn't work it out of it. Yeah, that's working really well actually. This is a lot better. I knew the thin ones would be better. Okay, so that's another tip. Okay, use the thin one, which is what you probably will be thinking anyway. This is a pyretic tool, you know, ones where you burn wood. I don't know if that's a made up word, but pyro, whatever it is. The tools where you burn wood and make patterns on. Yes, I've always wanted one of them. I've actually used one because I did play work and I had to do risky play. So the kids today don't often take risks, and we think that you learn by taking risks. And if you don't take risks, you won't be able to learn. It's like that awful story I know of a girl who was parents wouldn't let her cross the road until she was 15 on her own. She wouldn't let her cross the road until she was 15 on her own. Of course, the first time she crossed the road on her own, she was knocked down and killed. That's what I always think of that. That's why I think kids definitely need to have risky play. I don't know who the lady was. I don't know anything about her. That's just an example story, but it is supposed to be true. It's probably an urban legend, but it could be true. That could easily be true, couldn't it? See, this is a lot easier than I did it yesterday. Yes, so we learn, don't we? That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say, when I did my foam stamps, I was doing clumsy foam stamps to start with. And then eventually I got to really intricate ones, and I found out how to, I'm burning my finger now, how to make really intricate stamps. So if you know, start off by practicing just something simple like circles, which is what I'm practicing. Okay, I might come along and show you a more intricate way of doing things later, but I thought this is a good one. Or even show you the ones I've done, because obviously it's easy, and I might show you how I do them. Okay, so there's my circles. I've done them in the middle, of course. I could cut it out with that, couldn't I? What was I thinking as well? Just thinking of something really important. Oh yes, that was it. Right, this is really important. I used a pen to draw it on use one of these to draw it on the plastic. Okay, this is one of those. It's one of those types. It's not. It's got Japanese writing on, rollerball pen, Japanese writing all over it. I don't know what they're called normally. Uniball, aren't they? Uniball pens. Okay, yeah, this is a heat proof mat I've got underneath as well, so that's another tip. Yeah, so if people have switched off by now thinking they know it all, I have got a heat proof. That's what people seem to do. They seem to watch me for 6 minutes and then they miss all the tips. Yeah, so that's the I better mention that at the beginning, hadn't I? Right, so you can, I just did it by hand. Okay, I'm going to do a triangle one now because that looks amazing. So I'm going to do it by drawing it. Okay, I'm going to see if you can see me. I'm going to make it a bit bigger than what I did the other day. Let's get it like this. And you can draw it on a piece of paper, then trace it if you want. But I don't know whether to put paper underneath. That's what I've never thought, because I think. Is it going off? There's no reason for it to go off. I don't know what I showed you, because the camera was off, and I'm trying to do I had to use a ruler. I don't know if I showed you that bit at all. I had to use a ruler just to draw a line across there. Okay, I'll see if I can. Just going to finish it off with a doggy barking now. Okay, and my dog will be saying, what's going on? Right, so what I was going to show you is, okay, ow, what I was going to see is how if I could do a really tiny line between. That's all I was going to try. I mean, this is really hot now. This is 300 and it needs tightening. Luckily that cloth didn't take the scorch mark on. Okay. So I don't even know if that's worked. Come on. This wire, it's the wires and very annoying. Has it worked? Has it worked? No, I don't think it has actually. But it has made a quite thin line, which is good. Alright, okay, so I'm getting all the... Is that still on 300? I don't want to put it on 450 is the max it'll do, but I think that starts to smoke. Let's see if I can get that. I just have to put that down to get it up. Yeah, come on dear, has it worked? I can't even, do you know what, I can't even see what's happening. My eyes are that bad. No, I don't think it's taken that bit off, has it? I can see that much. Let's have a look. And I want to do this pattern. Come on, I did it yesterday. Right, I'm risking my fingers here because it's very... Yeah, that's got that off, and we'll see how far... Come on dear, let's see if that's done it. Let's see how far it's, how thin it is. Yeah, it's done it. I mean, it doesn't mean, where is it? It's this finger here, that one. Yeah, it's there. That's the only one I've done so far because that's quite, I thought that's quite thin. Now I'm going to, so if you do it slowly on 300 degrees, I assume that's Celsius, I don't know what that is. Oops, I don't know what it is actually, it might not be, I don't know what it is, it just says 300 degrees. Does it say Celsius? Yeah, Celsius, yeah, 300 degrees Celsius. So if yours is different, like Fahrenheit in the US or something, then it might be a lot more. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. 100 degrees, it's about 39, isn't it? So every 100 degrees in Fahrenheit is the... Gosh, it must be a lot, there must be about 800 degrees. Yeah, that's all I had to do, just break that thread. Yeah, so what I'm going to try and do then is just carry on with this, and I'm trying to put it on fast. So I've done that one, that one, that one and that one, and they've all worked. So let's see how I can do. I'll do it with a pen there. Right, alright, I've no idea what it's got. It went down to 300. I've no idea what it's going to be like, but I did put it up to 400, but it's gone down to 300. I think that's because, look, it's quite near the circle, but I think that's because I knocked it, because you can knock these buttons and that's the minus one. Glad it's not the plus one, because that's, yeah, it doesn't burn at all. This is, I I think it's a Tim Holtz mat. It cost me about £15. I don't know what that is in other currencies, but it's a bit more in euros, I think, and a bit, I'd imagine. I don't know how much it is in dollars, no idea. Right, but anyway, that will probably show you a bit better what's happening there with this. Okay, so I'm going to put that down there, and I'm going to make sure it goes a bit further back. Okay, so what I might do now, I'm going to cut them. I think I'm going to cut them out. I'm going to put this back on and cut them out because, oops, keep putting it off and on instead of up. Right, I've put it up to 350. Oh yeah, I didn't do it with that underneath because that's obviously, that's another plastic. I used a plastic folder. Now, I don't know, this seems to be, this thin stuff seems to be a little bit thicker than, then think, oh, I was going to try the actual, I've got some actual stuff there actually. Actual stuff, actual stencil making stuff. And this is how badly I did it with a knife. A few years ago now. I have this a while. I don't know where the rest of it is. I haven't come across it, but let me just try it on this. This is interesting. That's what I forgot to tell you that. Hopefully I'll tell you at the beginning what I'm using, okay? I'm going to see if that actually does it on here. This is the expensive stuff. So it's more expensive than those cheap folders. I'll show you one of the cheap folders in a minute. It works. That's pretty good actually. Yeah, so it does work. Yeah, it does on the... Oh, I'm going to cut them out, aren't I? Yes. So what I'm going to do while I'm just chatting to you is cut them out. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out of here. I was just thinking, as I was doing this, I was thinking, what's the use of having a stencil that is so perfect? Okay, like perfect triangles or something like that, when you can do it yourself and have imperfect triangles. Yeah, that's what you want, isn't it? I mean, I got a comment the other day from Perfectly Imperfect Junk Journals lady called Gina. She put a name at the end, and I thought, yeah, that's brilliant. That's a brilliant title, isn't it, for a video channel? And I have watched her. I don't know if I might have commented on her. I probably have. Probably do. I'd like to introduce myself. Yeah, like that. I've got that in shot. Oh dear, it's not still close up, is it? Anyway, that's my mini stencil. Okay. There we go. That's your mini stencil. Could have had it a lot bigger around the edge so we don't go over, but I'll leave it for now. Okay. I've got to have this one fairly small because it's so close to the circles. Okay, I'll show you. We're going to try them out in a minute. You can also try them out on fabric if you want. My fabric isn't ironed though, and the one I used the other day was not ironed, but I still managed to do it perfectly. So you don't have to do all these domestic duties to get results, you know. But hold on, see, I can hear that clicking. I've just accidentally pressed that lower. Right, another thing I do is sometimes is this for speed, just lift it up. Yeah, probably, I don't know if that's just a lazy idea, but there we go. It's done it a lot faster now, isn't it? Right. Let's see if I think I've cut that. It's brilliant, isn't it? Such fun to do. It's a lot of fun to do it as well. I enjoyed it the other day. I thought, I'm doing this. I am doing this on video. This is what I said the other day. This is a thing I announced the other day. I thought, I'm going to buy something, or I have bought something, I can't remember. And I'm going to try it on video. Right, so have I done it yet? No. See, it's because I switched it down, I think. Yeah. Make an experiment with what plastics, but I got the plastic folders that somebody else made. She recommended it. The person who was doing it was I think it was a woman. I don't even know if it's a man or woman now. think there were, all I remember was seeing that and she cut out some sort of thing and said to use plastic folders, and that's all I remember. So I can't even remember who it was, but if you see anybody, let me know who it is. Right, I'm going to do, I've got, this is the, what have I got it on? I've got it on 300. Okay. Got it, yeah. Ow. Got caught with thumb. It's okay, it doesn't, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Keep your fingers out the way a lot. So obviously when you're trying to go fast, it, oh, I'm going to have to put it on higher. Oh, it is the plus. I thought that was the minus. It's the plus. I've only got it on 400. I think when you got it on 450, it's very hard. Yeah, so you need some sort of heat-proof mat underneath, yeah. There we go, that's done that, even though it's not done it perfectly, that's done it fine. I suppose you could give it a thing so it's a bit more smoother on the edges, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that though, that's got a bulge now. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, that'll do. Let me put this, I'm going to put this off now. I would say that's a bit harder, but I don't know if it's because I've got the wrong, that might be better if I've got a different nozzle on. Yeah, that's off. Just going to rest it on there. Yeah, even if it touches the mat, it doesn't burn it because I've tried it. I thought I'm trying that out, so yeah. It does not burn it at all. It's absolutely, it's a Tim Holtz, I think, Tonic Studios. Heat proof, yeah, Tim Holtz, doesn't say what it is, matte, and it's heat proof. I don't know what else. I don't know whether you can you can use mixed media on it as well. I think it might be that one, hopefully that one, because that's what I got it for actually. But then it said it's heat proof. I thought, ooh, heat proof. Right then, I need to go and get my stuff because I haven't got anything in here. Yeah, so I've just tried to off camera, I tried a flower. Okay, right, so I've got some paper, okay, and then my little stencils. So I'm using the brush, these type of brushes. I'm going to do something in pink or purple. I'm just trying the pink. Right, I'm going to try this pink. You could do them in different colours, I suppose, if you wanted to. I don't know how this is going to work, but hey. Oh, why do that in the middle of, yeah, very good, very clever of you to do that in the middle of my, because I've got to leave the window open because of all the plastic smell, haven't I? That's not even working. What's going on? That is not, well, it will, you can see, you'll be able to see what's, wow. That looked like an old-fashioned, is it a ghost one? An old-fashioned one, yeah. Look at that for, yeah, if you put that on something, background like. I'm going to get a better thing, I don't know if it might be that, it might be one, what's that one? Oh, that's my old one, that's why. I do apologise for all the noise around here today. Yeah, so... I don't know why I've got to apologise, but I mean, I can't really, yeah, it's a bit thin and I should have made it a bit bigger around the, yes, it's worth making it a bit bigger around the edge, but let's see, that would work. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's in sunlight. Sorry, I've had to do things between, okay. Yeah, so I did that and it, I had to go and get various things, do various things. Right, okay, yeah, so what I'm going to do is, I've just got something in the post and I forgot to find out what it is. I know what it is, it's one of these rinkers, but I don't know what colour, I can't remember what I ordered. Yeah, I've got a wilted vine. I'm going to try the purple, as I've got a purple brush. So the pink or purple into it, so Okay, there we go. Don't know if that's any better. There we go, that's very old, that one. I haven't got a re-inker for that one, I don't think. There we go, there's that one. Yeah, that is amazing. I'm so pleased with these. I say, if you want perfect circles, just buy some stencils. But if you, I think doing it yourself is amazing, because you don't I was trying to say words. In stencils, you don't get that, do you? You don't get this. I think that's great. I love it. That's arty, that is, isn't it? Yeah, and you might think, people might think, oh no, as well, yeah, this. You don't get that. You don't get that in perfect stencils, do you? Yeah, if that was a bought one, it'd be too perfect. But in each one of these, you're going to get that. I don't know which one it is. Let's have a look. No, that's not it, is it? It's the other way. Is it the other way round? I don't know if it's that one. Let's see if I can. Yes, it's this one. Let me see if I can. See if I can get the same effect. I hope so, because that's amazing. Yeah, you get the same. You would not get that. I think if I had that all the way down, that'd be great, wouldn't it? So if you don't do something perfect, don't worry. It's amazing. I am so happy. And I realise, yeah, you try and get something perfect. It's boring, because you can just buy something. But if you make it yourself, yeah, you can, yeah, make your own. Yeah, and I can also, you can also backwards do these as well. Let me show you. I'm sure you can. Backwards do them, yes, backwards do them. I'm going to actually show you some on fabric as well, because you want to see it on fabric, don't you? Because that's what I did. Unless I use the one I've already done. Oh, I could try this. While I'm at it, because that's actually quite, I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, that's how it works. That might need it to be a bit bigger, really, especially the middle bit, but wow. You can just make marks on paper using them. Right, okay. Good thing about these, you do them yourself. I'm going to have a go at inking. That's aged mahogany. Okay, so what you would do to backwards... Oh, I need some water, don't I? Duh. Yeah, you need water to do it. Oh, I need some spray. Spray. Right then, I've got me spray. Right, so you'd need to wet the paper. This is photo. It's like normal paper. It feels like normal paper, but it's photo paper. Okay, and then you would. Well, you can put this on. It probably works best. But these are your own stuff, so yeah. I always wanted to make my own stuff, because you shouldn't really you shouldn't really copy other people's stencils. So if you do this, you can copy your own stencil, can't you? If you want to make a copy of it for your printer. Does that make sense? I don't know. Right, okay, let's put this. Okay, so I'm going to roll that on. I think you're supposed to leave it for a bit, especially this sort. Okay, I don't think it's going to spread as much as I'm hoping it will. It's got should have plenty of water on. Oh, yeah, that's got that purple underneath as well. So that had added purple, so you could also do it like this as well. You don't have to do it with, yeah, I'm doing it wrong. Don't have to do it with your inkers, do you? You can just put some purple on like that and do it like that and spray the paper. And might have a bit of brown on this time, or aged mahogany, I think it's supposed to be. So you can do all this. Oh yeah, look at that, see? This is what I've made. And that is so simple to make a circle one. See? I absolutely adore it. I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm going to go mad. I absolutely adore it. I think that's amazing. I love backwards stencils. Yeah, whatever you call them. Reverse stencils, it's amazing, isn't it? That, and look, it's like done it round the edge and it's done it a little bit in the middle. Oh my, oh my days, as I say. Oh my days. Oh, that's amazing. And I'm gonna make if I make a bigger one, or you do, perhaps do this one. I'm gonna spray this one. Thanks. There we go, spray that one. I'm so excited. Okay, my mum just bought me a drink. There we go. That's not oh yeah, look at that though. You could make marks on your paper. See, if you remember the stuff I did with the actual stencils. Well, these are my homemade stencils. And the stuff you can do. Just what you can actually do here with this, and that's amazing. I love that purple one. That is really good, isn't it? I'm so pleased with it. Let's see if I can do it with this pink, really badly old one. This is one of my first ones, I think. Picture raspberry. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is beginner stuff. I'm using, this is me, this is not stuff I've practiced with. This is stuff, you know, I've had about the 3rd time I've ever done it. Okay, so let's do it like that. I'm going to make more, and I'm going to make bigger ones. I'm going to make a massive circle one because I adore that. Look at that. I can also make a bigger one with the bigger triangles. I think would probably be better. I don't know. Or let's just put some. I might put it on with this brush. No, it doesn't work. Where's the doesn't work with the brush. We don't do it with the brush. Get it all over your fingers like I usually do. I've been doing that lately. Getting it blue. I've had blue fingers. It's because of this and the foam stamps I've been using. There we go. So let's put that on there. Yay, let's put that one on there. Let's turn it. Has it turned over? I think it is. Get the brayer thing. You don't need a brayer. You can just push it down with something. Yeah, I love it when it goes on the outside like that. The paper's wet, so it's all bending, but look at that. I love the way it goes on the outside like that. Wow. It's like a wow moment. I prefer that to the actual stenciling. Now, we're going to do it on a fabric, weren't we? Right, let me get a piece of the fabric that I've got. I told you it's not ironed. This is not ironed, okay. I'm going to use the one I made the other day, because it looks good. Right, so what I did was put this on here, okay. Can you see that? Is it here? And it's here, isn't it? Not there. Right, so that's the one with the so what you do is pull it out. I mean, you can iron it, but guess what? I'm not ironing it. Go away, Laurie. There we go. I don't know what that would look like. Oh yeah, see what I mean? It comes up beautifully, doesn't it? All I did, I mean, there is a video where I've showed you how to make a star, and making a star is easy. I'll tell you now. Well, there's a Christmas video where I told you how to make a star. If you look, each one of those is straight, okay, and each one of those is straight, and each one of those is straight. So well, that's fairly straight. So you just yeah, so probably that's the last one I did. Okay, so that's how you make a star. Just go, and it's sort of like I start with a triangle, then I do 2 things across, okay, and then I just do another line here, and then another line there, and another line there, and then you sort of like join it up. That's how you do a star, a 5-pointed star. Okay, so that's what I did on the back of my journal. Let me re-show. Okay, so I did that on the back of my journal. Permanent. This is permanent. Archival ink. Okay, I can't remember the colour. It's whatever's in the pack. I got a pack of little ones. There was black soot, and I know there's that grey one, hickory smoke, and in the pack, and then these other two brown ones. I think it must be, no it isn't, that was already on there. It's slightly different colour because it's already had colours on it. Anyway, there we go. Yeah. So really pleased, really happy. Know what I want to do now. I want to do some bigger ones of that, and I want to do bigger ones of that as well. I mean, that's got a thing in it, but I don't think that matters. Can we see that anywhere? Where are we? This way or that way? Where is it? Got a anomaly. Can't see the anomaly now. There it is. Right. So if I got it there or here. Yeah. See, that doesn't matter at all. It's just part of the design, you see. Just part of the design. And those little amazing anomalies here. Things like that. It's part of the design. So if you get a lot of those, that'd be amazing. I've got a few, but not many. Yeah, so excitement. I love it. I do hope you like my content today. I am so excited, so happy, so amazed by what's happened with this. Let's have a go. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it. Make sure we get the thing. Yeah, let's get some ink around it. I don't know how much, but it will. I've got some, already got some oxides on there from what am I doing? Not showing you as usual. Right, let's get that in that corner there, and this is the last one I'm going to do. I hope you like my please, if you like my content today. I have been blown away by what's happened. I'm so happy. It went a lot better than what even I expected. Yeah, so let's get that rolled off. Okay, I think this matte should take, it's heat resistant, and I think it should take colours as well. That's what I bought it for, so I don't know. Right, oh, it's got not done brilliant there. Let me have a go at doing it again. I put too much ink on, look. Mind you, it's still got the pattern on it, hasn't it? So let's just do this one. See if that's got a little bit of less on, and then it might be better. See, less is more. There you go, less is more. So that's done that for me as well. So I've got all the outlines there and everything like that. Yeah, so it's so fun, isn't it? Yeah, it's fun. Fun to do, fun to experiment with. So do not forget to do those safety things I've mentioned, okay, with this throughout the video. So I mentioned things throughout the video, not just at the beginning or the end. There was other things as well that I've mentioned. As about 5, I think. So don't forget those. I have mentioned them in the video. Hopefully I remember to mention them at the beginning as well. Okay, I've mentioned cats, I've mentioned ventilation, I've mentioned using tweezers, although I didn't, if you noticed on my quick video. Yeah, using tweezers to pick up the bits. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next video, and hopefully I'll be perhaps showing you, I don't know, perhaps more of this sometime, and various other things. Okay, if I find out ways to get more detailed and things like that. And I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all, because it's amazing, isn't it, the way that is. Right, so see you again in the next video. Thank you so much for watching today.